people. Welcome. My name's Deb. I like to share about the human experience to help others gain confidence in their human experience. I'm posting live videos for maybe 2 weeks now or so. I don't know, lost count. But I've been showing up 7 p.m. my time, committing to 7 minutes. Half the time I've been late, one or two times I've missed it. And so here we are. Yep. This channel is talking about the human experience to help others gain confidence in their human experience. And it's basically this world is going through an awakening and people have no idea what's going on. They are starting to feel things that they don't understand, more empathetic, if you will. Empathetic? Is that the right word? Empathic. Empathetic. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have that right. Anyways, this is live. Okay. So there's no one in this room right now, so it's always interesting on what subjects to talk on. And I'm not entirely sure if YouTube does algorithm things. Anyway, so yeah, how do you run a live show with no one in here? What shall we talk about? Awakening, stages of awakening. For me, it's odd to describe the stages of awakening because I was born awakened. I'm special. Kidding, but not kidding. So I was born into a way of being that I was able to not be completely programmed and brainwashed of a different way. So a lot of my awakening attributes are things that I've had since a child. So one of those things being, and some of the things I have learned, first I learned some people were like, oh, this means you're a spiritual person and you're more in tune to other people. And then through history or like studying the subject of trauma, I've learned that trauma actually can help influence some of those characteristics. So there's that. And yeah, I don't really want to talk about trauma. What are we talking about? Talking about awakening, things of awakening. Here's one. Can you? And a lot of these things, they're not like, oh, aha, awakening. It's, oh, you are becoming aware of these abilities that you have. All humans have them, but you're becoming aware of your ability that you have them. Hello, welcome, person. I can't see who joined. If you would like to, I don't know if you're a longtime viewer or someone new who just accidentally popped in here. This is a live Q&A on the subject of awakening and self-development. So if you want to put something in the chat, maybe just a comment of where you're from or some random hello, whichever works for me. But and now we have a few more people. All right. So I will do my name's Deb. I like to share the human experience, just to help others with their human experience. This channel is about awakening and more so self-development and just loving yourself, understanding how we can release subconscious programming, change our beliefs, and improve our life. Because who doesn't want to improve their life? Not that we're broken, not that we need healing, but we like to improve. It's human nature. So this is an open Q&A. I'm only going to be on till this reaches about a 7-minute mark. So if you have any random questions, and let me tell you, I'm a really good person to ask any random question as long as it's respectful and semi-intelligent. It can be silly or funny, doesn't necessarily have to be intelligent, but respectful and not like a first grader question. So, yeah, I've been doing these videos since February. And before videos, I was really active on Instagram doing writing with posts on there. And however, the posts on there were adventure sports. So it was kind of interesting because as far as the photos and videos went, it was adventure sports, but the captions and the writing was very much so awakening and self development. So trying to merge those two categories is kind of tricky because usually people that are in adrenaline sports, they're usually already pretty confident people that don't need the assistance of a self-help and awakened or those type of things. So that was a lot of jumbled words there. All right. So we have 4 people in here. I cannot see who these 4 people are. If you would like to interact, you can go ahead and put something in the chat. I guess I could put it to taking the chat filter off, making sure I'm not missing anything. If I did miss something, I'm not sure. I did have a filter on there. I just took it off. Mm, yeah. So, awakening. Do you what are some signs that you think that you have had of awakening? Or maybe a little more personal question. What's something that you've done recently that you feel like no one really noticed? You thought it would be noticed and it wasn't noticed. How tall I am? Well, I mean, I qu- how tall am I? I am. I'm that I'm hesitating on that because I feel like that's just a question that's like you're not an application, right? Like I'm not filling out my driver's license application. So again, these are the lack of intelligent questions that I was talking about. Am I gay? No, that's a personal. I hope you don't ask these questions on dates. Let me just put that out there. So, all right. This video is coming up on 7 minutes and as of now it is not been worth my time. So, someone has 30 seconds. There's one person left in here. My name's Deb. I usually post these videos back onto the website for informational purposes, but this video had no extra information to it, so will not be reposting. I hope everyone has a wonderful night and I showed up. So I'm happy. I accomplished what I said I would do discipline wise. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.